All right, it's Jason Pearson here. I got here another client here, Kelsey from Nebraska. I'm going to go over her experience with the program. Kelsey, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, great. So you contacted me wanting help mainly with your health issues. When you contacted me, what health issues did you have?
I had Crohn's disease,
Okay.
and I also had a chronic fissure.
Okay, great. And so for those listening here that might not know what Crohn's disease, is or how it affects you and your other health issue, could you explain those, please?
Crohn's disease is basically the body attacks your digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
So your entire digestive tract from your mouth to your butt.
Mm-hmm.
And this causes ulcers, it can cause bleeding, severe weight loss, severe weight gain, fatigue.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And as far as these issues you've had, did you experience any of these issues with your Crohn's disease?
Yes, I did. I lost a lot of weight very quickly. I was very tired. I slept a lot, and it didn't really seem to matter.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going to the doctor in 2011, and he did colonoscopy, endoscopy, a whole bunch of blood tests, and he found out that I had Crohn's disease. I had ulcers in my colon.
Mm-hmm. And after they diagnosed you with that, what did they do to treat you? Or what did you do after that?
I was put on prednisone, and I was put on another medication that was supposed to help.
Mm-hmm.
And as we all know, prednisone is a nasty drug.
Mm-hmm. That's
Lots
correct.
of side effects, and
Mm-hmm.
they're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. So he put you on those drugs, and what happened? Did the drugs work? Did your Crohn's disease go away? Was it manageable? Did you have symptoms still, or what happened?
At the time, I was able to manage my symptoms. They went away, and I healed relatively well.
Mm-hmm.
Got taken off the prednisone, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
I was still on the Aprizo and taking that because that was a managing medication.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few years later, I developed a chronic fissure.
Mm-hmm.
And we could not heal it. We tried all sorts of medications. We tried a lot of creams, a lot of things like that. And it would heal, but then I would get off the cream, and then it would pop back open.
And explain what that is for those that don't know.
A fissure?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A fissure is a tear. They can be very dangerous. They are painful. It depends on how big they get. Mine, luckily, did not get that big.
Mm-hmm.
It just never went away.
Okay, great. So you're doing those things, and did those things get rid of it?
No,
Doctor. Okay.
it did not.
Okay, great. And so you continued on from there. Is this the only doctor you saw? Did you see any other doctors, any other healthcare professionals or nutritionists to solve any of your issues, or what?
I saw a nutritionist before I was diagnosed, and that worked for a little while, but then my body revolted, and I went back to square one.
Mm-hmm.
So, got rid of that. I am on my third gastroenterologist, my Crohn's doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see how that goes.
So you're on your third. So what happened to the other two?
The first one was back before I found out I had Crohn's, and I basically wasn't sick enough for them to diagnose me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have enough symptoms. I didn't have enough issues. So he really, prescribed, drink more water, eat more fiber, all of that. And I went on my merry way, because I did end up getting better, so I just started eating better.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got sick in 2011. I went to the other doctor that was recommended by a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And he did all of the testing and things like that and said, you have Crohn's. And his basic response to me was, well, here's the medication. We're going to try this and see if it works. And I asked him, I'm like, okay, what about what I eat? What is going to affect it? What is going to help? And he goes, don't worry about your diet. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
Okay, then. I didn't listen to that part. So, I went and tried, I tried the gluten-free route, I tried the grain-free route, and obviously none of it worked because it wasn't correct. But I tried.
Where did you find that information from?
On the internet.
All right.
On the internet.
A lot of people search on the internet. So stuff you find on the internet doesn't necessarily mean that it's a solution that works for you, right?
Right. It was a starting point. I mean, I upped my fruits and vegetable intake, and I did get better with that, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't doing it correctly.
Okay. And then what happened after that?
Well, I got mad and I fired my doctor.
All right.
And that's where the third one comes in, and I hadn't even seen him yet, and I was, my brother is getting married, and we had gone over to this person's house to set some stuff up for the wedding, and in walks this guy, and we were talking about it and stuff, and he was like, hey, I talked to this guy named Jason about you, and I was like, oh, great, okay. Who's Jason? And he's like, yeah, we were talking about your Crohn's, and he thinks he can help you. And I was like, well, at this point, I'll try anything. Because I firmly believe I was on my way to surgery, and I don't want to do that, ever. Because once you cut it out, it's gone.
That's correct.
So, that's where we are now.
Great. So you did that, and so you got on the phone, and were you skeptical at all of me helping you when we got on the phone and talked at all of what I could do? Okay.
No, not at all.
So good. So then we got started. Got you in the program, and how'd it go? What did it do for you, or so? I guess after you started.
Well, I started, and I was kind of counting the days. Like, okay, how long is this going to take to heal this stupid thing? You know how long it took?
How long?
5 days.
Wow.
I haven't had a problem since, and it's been almost a month.
Wow. Well, that's crazy. We probably wish you had found this program years ago. You're in 2016 here.
Yeah.
And so how do you... Go ahead.
It would have been nice.
So in 5 days, and so how explain how you have felt since then.
I feel amazing. I feel like I'm walking around with $1 million in my pocket because I feel that good.
That's great. That's awesome. So, that being said, and you've done all this other stuff and everything else that's around, different doctors and professional stuff on the internet. Would you, if another person's listening to this phone call that has Crohn's disease, would you recommend they do this program?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. Do you the cost of the program because you started the program? And do you think the cost for what you got is worth it? Do you think would you pay a lot more to get the results you got, or what?
I look at what I have spent on this disease and how long it has. I mean, I've been sick for 30 years, basically.
Wow.
And now I'm not. So yeah, and then I look at how much I've spent on doctors and testing and things like that. Not what my parents spent when I was a kid. So yeah, it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely. I didn't even think about it.
Wow. And knowing what you know now, if somebody was listening to this and they're wondering, should they give it a try, or should they give it a go, or should they wait, or sit back and wait? Do you think they should get started today?
Absolutely. Start now.
So 5 days, that's awesome. So you probably have a new outlook on life so far, or right now.
Oh, yeah. A lot happier.
Oh, nice. And even your doctor told you, I told you I'm going to do this or that, and I think one of your doctors said to not exercise, and I tell you, well, we're going to do the exact opposite of that.
Well, I mean, he said, yeah, keep doing what you're doing if it's working, and then he tried to add some other crap in there, and it was like, no, let's just try this a little bit first. Let's try this before you screw it up, before it gets good,
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Well, great. Well, on that note, you heard it from Kelsey of Crohn's disease. If you have it, definitely love to help you out. As you may know already, I don't like the reason why I do what I do, because I believe that everybody should not live in pain or deal with the diseases we have here on Earth, that we live here, and you should live, a relatively pain-free and normal life. And so, definitely give me a call, get in contact with me either by email or phone, so we can get you going right away and get you feeling better. Anything else you'd like to say before we end the call, Kelsey, for anybody listening?
If you have any issues, just do it. Just do it. Suck it up and do it.
All right. Well, good. Well, you heard from her. I look forward to working with you, and I'll talk to you shortly.